This is the stem cell hair treatment. I'm Josh, Dream Body Clinic, and this is a treatment we've been doing for a long time. We've helped a lot of men and women to keep their hair. Now, this is not the right treatment if you're really balding. If you can see the skin and the hair and it's shiny, that typically means the follicles have completely closed. Unfortunately, we can't reopen the follicles, but we can help you keep what you do have. So I really think this has helped me keep my hair after all these years. So it's, if I hadn't done this, I'd probably be bald by now. That's kind of where I think I would be at based on my genetics, family history, and that. So doing this treatment, we inject 30 million stem cells all throughout the head. Now, we use a very small insulin needle to do this. You do feel the pokes. There's no way to numb that up or anything. It's really not that bad. The doctors focus on the areas where you're thinning the most. So for me, it was more up here. Some people, they get it more in the back. Some, it's all of it. So it really depends on the patient, how the doctors go about it. We always recommend first, if you can send us just kind of a close-up selfie, kind of like that, like get it up there close, take a picture, send that in. You can send it via text to 888-704-3977, or you can send it on WhatsApp to +52 322 232 1055. We're also on Signal or Telegram at that number. So if you send that, the doctors will assess it, and then if it's a good fit, you can fly down to our clinic in Puerto Vallarta. We've got the lab on site so we can have the best stem cells possible, and we inject those. Some cool new stuff is that we are testing now the SSEA3 markers for pluripotency on the stem cells. So we've tweaked things a bit. We're getting way stronger cells with these pluripotent markers. The last batch was at 96%. That puts them in the category of Muse cells, which has been very popular now. So we have on paper what would be that with our mesenchymal stem cells. Pretty incredible. So we can inject those through, and then when it's done, we also send you home with 6 bottles of our shampoo and 6 bottles of our scalp serum. Now, these are both made from the culturing medium from the stem cells, and they've got a ton of growth factors in them to help just keep that hair growth going. Now, the stem cells, when put in, they will stay in there for anywhere from 8 months to a year, but we typically see peak results around 3 to 6 months in. After that point, they start differentiating, they start getting attacked by the immune system, kicked out of your system. You won't know it's happening, there's no downside, but they get weaker over time, but the results you get, you will keep. So they typically will thicken the hair follicles, give you thicker, better hair, help reduce inflammation. There's a big connection between the histamine response in the scalp and the hair loss. It's not just the old, hey, you guys have DHT, that must be what causes it. I'm not a big fan of like finasteride, those sort of things, because finasteride, it blocks your DHT production. Now, DHT is like your primary anabolic steroid in your body that's natural. This helps you build muscle, maintain it. It does actually help with hair growth, but more body hair as opposed to hair on top. And the more they've been learning about this, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to stop you from balding if you suppress DHT. So, there's even people out there now doing what's called DHT maxing, making sure that they're getting more DHT in their system, build more muscle. This is something bodybuilders have known about for a long time. And some people, though, it does speed up the balding process. Others, doesn't affect much. So it's much more complicated the more that we're finding out. So if we can block, this histamine response, block any bad immune system function, we should be able to help you keep your hair longer. That's the goal. So that's what I'm doing. That's what a lot of patients have done. If you'd like to learn more about this, please give us a call toll free at 888-704-3977, or check out the website at www.dreambody.clinic. Scroll down on the homepage. You'll see all the treatments are listed. It's not the prettiest website. I built it, so that's why. But it's very functional, very easy to see the treatments. Select the one you want. The information's there, the price, everything you could want to know, links to studies, patient testimonials, all of that's there. And yeah, we're just, we want to help as many people as we can keep that hair. So I'm Josh, happy to help.